Early morning here in Florida. Sorry. Early morning here in Florida. I'm over here detangling my hair. And let me tell you, I have not combed my hair in legit almost 2 weeks, man. And this job feels like locks. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about, you know, something that just came to mind not too long ago. And that is, I realized with social media, we are not designed to consume this much amount of content that we have access to today. Now, there's a pro and there's a con to it. The pro is, man, we have access to so much information that could literally change your life, change you spiritually, change you financially, give you more positivity. You're able to interact with more people, etc., etc. That's the pro, right? I mean, you could start a business. So much pros that I can't even mention all of them. But then there's the con aspect of just mental health. And one thing I've noticed is, with me personally, I don't know how everyone else is. I can't speak for everyone else. I can only speak for me. But when I'm spending hours consuming content, over time, without even a choice, I just naturally feel I'm down. I feel really down. You know what I'm saying? And I've noticed this pattern with Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, etc., etc. And it starts off as entertainment or inspiration for, when you're creating your own content. But eventually it just turns into comparison. And it's crazy because I've heard other people talk about this who you would deem as successful. People who have lots of followers, lots of subscribers, lots of content out there, and, lots of reach and engagement. And they themselves even say they feel down, they feel like they're comparing themselves. And I'm looking at it yo, if they feel down, then I just know social media is it's not good. And the conflicting part about it for me is, my hair looks crazy, is me being an artist, a singer, I need social media. Periodically I have to try to take breaks, but I have to get back on. I can't just take a break for too long. Otherwise, you won't have a business, or your business won't grow. So currently, at this moment, I said to myself, okay, how can I just, instead of putting my focus on, other people's lives and content and what they're doing, because that's what social media, that's what you have access to, other people's lives and what they're doing, what kind of house and what kind of car they're driving, or what kind of life they're living, and who they're in a relationship with, and all this crap that really has nothing to do with you. And I decided instead of me putting my focus on that, I should, really try to aim to not even consume content at all. Well, not at all, that's kind of impossible, but minimize it so I could put more of the focus on being a producer versus just a consumer. Even though I'm a little bit of both, there's a lot of things I find entertaining, but now I'm slowly starting to cut off old podcasts I used to watch. Even being on the gram all day, quote unquote, looking for inspiration, but it's a mixed bag between inspiration and comparison. And a mixed bag of other things. And I just decided like, yo, this is really not even like, it's not worth it to consume all this. Like, I want to have a peaceful life. I want to focus on what I got to do day to day. And I want to enjoy my life outside of this telephone, outside of being on the computer and looking at everybody else but myself. Like, I need to focus on my life and just enjoy what I have. And, and I feel like the first step to doing that is to minimize social media consumption. So that's kind of like my goal, is to minimize social media consumption, but also still being a producer, producing content, the content that I love, not the content that I think other people are going to like, but I have to start off with what I love to do first so I can make more of it and just strictly focus on that, because there is a crowd out there who wants to hear, what I have to say, or the music that I make, or the clothes that I wear. And I just shouldn't care, because that's true freedom, in my opinion. And it's even gotten to the point where like just stuff I never normally thought about. Like, I'm starting to notice like it's shifting the way I think. Being on social media too much, and the fact that I was even some of the thoughts I've thought, like, it's just crazy. I know, but I just felt like this. Focus on you. Focus on you. Don't focus on what other people are doing. You can have a little bit of that, just if it gives you some inspiration, whoop-de-woo. But yeah, I'm not trying to be consuming content all day, man. I want to be present in the present moment, and I want to live my life and enjoy. So, anyways, that's my TED Talk for today. Dang, your boy needs a lineup, bro. Need to get my hair cut. Anyways, y'all, I'm out. Peace.